Hello, students. I hope you all are fine at your home and you are enjoying your studies. Last time we have covered the whole chapter, approximately whole chapter, and this is the last lecture of this chapter, chapter number 3, migration. In this, we have already discussed about their types, their impact, their causes, and today it is the last topic. It is a brain drain. Now, by this word brain drain, you may be confused brain or drain. It means now you can get a meaning by the brain drain. Brain, it means in our mind, and drain, it means drainage. Drainage means the flowing of something. Okay. Now, what are happening because of some problems, because of some attraction, people change their mind, people change their psychology or their idea for different things. So this is basically the brain drain. It means changing their mind for some purpose. It is called brain drain. Now what else is when the departure of educated or professional people from the country. Now what are educated or professional? It means those they are skilled peoples. What? Those they are skilled peoples. Now what will happen skilled peoples? Those who support economical sector or the field for the another, usually for the better pay and the living condition. Now what will happen? They depart means they are leaving their own country for what? For the better pay. It means the good salary, and second is the life, a life condition or the living condition, who basically educated in the professional peoples. Now I think you clear. Let me clear in one line. Those are skilled or educated peoples living their own country. Departure means the living their own country for what? For the better pay. It means the good job and the living condition. Definitely you think what are the reasons? Yes, the both positive as well as negative, push factor and the pull factor, already we have discussed in this chapter. Now in this lecture, you just imagine India and America. If you imagine India and America, so this whole lecture is very easy for you to understand. Okay, so keep in mind India and America. Whenever you think about India and think about America, then it is very easy to understand this lecture. Now see, if brain drain is happening, so what is the problem? It is the loss of academic and technological labor. Now what is the academic? Now see, if a person doing studies from nursery to the higher education and he become a doctor, engineer or any other scientist, then what will happen? The academic loss, it means whatever studied he did in that particular, just like in India, then he serves in America. So what will happen? Definitely there is no use of its academic in the India. He give his best in the America, so that's why there is loss of academics as well as technological labor. If a person who is doing study in India and he become an engineer and finally he went to America, then what will happen? Definitely it is also loss of technological labor. So now this is the problem of brain drain. So remember, brain drain is having more negative impacts as well as positive. Yes, it is also having some positive but very few. Now we'll see in further lecture. Now see, we understand what is the brain drain. So now what are the causes of this brain drain? So the causes of brain drains, the main causes are seeking employments. Yes, seeking employment for the getting a good employments. Higher paying means the salary is good, paying job, and the political stability. Because we have already discussed, these are the basic reasons for this whole chapter. If you remember these three four words, then whole chapter you can easily understand or remember, or you can write answer very easily. I already told you. Now the causes of brain drain, these are the main causes, but it is also having two factors, push factor and pull factor. You know very well the push factor, the factor which pushes a person. It means it is the adverse condition in which people cannot survive and he is forced to go another country. So this is the push factor. And pull factor, it is the factor by which people is attracted towards the other country and for the facilitating his life and for better opportunity the person is moving. So these are the push factor and pull factor. Now first of all we see the what are the causes of the push factor. First is observe of absence of a research facility. Absence of research facility, it means what? If we think a person want to experiment something, he want to do something experiment for his research, so he will not get a fund, he will not get a proper facility infrastructures. Even just like if you have seen some movies, you can see they struggled very lot for the fund in India. Either he is doing a good work, just like you have seen one movie. It is the Mangal Mission. I think in Mangal Mission you have seen that the peoples or the scientists, those they want to research, they struggle a lot for the fund, for the infrastructure. They are not getting proper fund research facilities. So it is the factor. But in America, if he will go, definitely he will get all the things because they are promoting for it. Second one, it is the employment discrimination. Now what is the employment discrimination? Because in India there are so many rules and regulations for the different particular caste, creed, and for the different, so that's why the proper distribution of job is not happening. Some are having a less qualification but he can get job, but a person who is having a good qualification he cannot. So it is an employment discrimination, it is also reason. Next one, it is the economic underdevelopment. Economic underdevelopment, it means the same. If a person is not getting proper salary, not proper infrastructure, so what will happen? There he want to move. Lack of freedom, yes, he is also having lack of freedom because he cannot work freely because so many pressure on it, because the company or the government is not promoting for him. Second one is the poor working condition, because the old habits they are doing, they don't want to initiate, they don't want to work with new facilities. It is a poor working condition. Lack of job opportunities, it is the biggest problem. Already we have discussed in the whole chapter the lack of job opportunity because population is too high. That's why. Discriminating culture, yes, there is also discrimination among the different caste, creed, and the different things. And the last one is the political intolerance, because political leaders also don't want to progress, or they don't want focus, yeah, they don't give focus on the progress of the country and even for the peoples. They just want only their political needs. They don't want to fulfill the requirement of the people. They want to fulfill their own facilities, their own requirements. So it is also political intolerance. So these all are the push factor. Okay, these all are very simple, you can remember. And second one is the pull factor. Now what are the good things? Now you can easily understand. Push means the bad, pull means the attracted or the good things. First is higher paying. Yes, anyone who wants to work, even in your future life, what will happen? You will do some work for what? Basically for the salary, for the payment, for the money. So if they are getting higher paying, definitely they will attract better life. Yes, a good car, bungalow, and different lifestyle. Next one is the superior of foreign training. Yes, the training is also a advanced training. Okay, so you want to get a advanced training. Stable political environment. Yes, there is no too much political interference for each and every work. So that's why it is also another one. Modernized education. Yes, education is also in modern, not only in the same things we are doing, just only just we are getting the degrees and then finally we are not having any jobs. So we have to go towards the modernization education. Intellectual freedom. Intellectual means the buddhimata freedom. It means if a person is a buddhijeevi, it means the intellectual, so he can give his work very freely. It means there is a respect of the intellectual peoples. But in India, the intellectual peoples means the full peoples, but not like that, but mostly are that. Rich culture. Rich culture, it means because they are giving more freedom, for more opportunity, equal for the women and men, so that's why it is a rich culture. and better economic opportunity. Definitely everyone wants their own development, economically development. That's why he want to earn more jobs. So these all are the reasons, basic reasons you can understand very easily. Now, if brain drain happening, so what are the impacts of it? So they are positive impact and negative impact, the same things. Okay, there is no that much difficult, the same thing. They learn new skill. Now what will happen? Positive effect I'm talking about. They learn a new skill. It means if they will go in foreign, so what will happen? They learn a new skill. Send money to families. Obviously he will send money to his family. He went to America and he sent to money to his family. Definitely his family become stronger, from poor to the richer. Next one is the remittances help reducing the poverty in the home country. Yes, if he send money from America to India, so the country, the India economic condition is developing because the money coming from America to India, because either he earn money in America but utilizing in India. So that's why the country growth is happening. If I'm talking about the negative effect, so loss of highly educated and skilled labor. Now impact, it means in the country I'm talking about the India and America. I hope you clear. If brain drain is happening, so what are the good effects in India and what are the bad effects, impact on the India. Okay, so now what are the bad effect in India? Loss of the highly educated and skilled laborers. Yes, it is a shortage of that peoples. And the shortage of what? Highly educated and the skilled laborers. Loss of potential future entrepreneurs. Yes, if a person who want to work, who want to business, he will go in another country, so what will happen? It is a loss of, if this business is established in India but he went to America, so what will happen? It is a loss of India. Loss of critical health and education services. Yes, if a person become doctor in India, engineer in India, but he will serve in America, so what will happen? We are having a shortage of medical peoples, educated purpose persons. And the last one, it is the lack of industrial growth. Lack of industrial growth. Yes, if uh, industrial facility is not good, they are not, government is not supporting, so what will happen? The people move to another country and he will establish his setup in another country, but what will happen? Their economic growth in another country, not in India. So these all are the impact, the positive impact. Now you can see there are only one, two, and three positive impact, but the negative we can count so many. Okay, so definitely brain drain is having a negative impact more as compared to positive impact. And there's also one terminology, it is called the reverse brain drain. Reverse brain drain means nowadays government of India is trying to attract people. For what? They don't follow the brain drain. On the place of brain drain, it means those they are already settled in America, so they are providing a job directly in India, and they are providing a facility for the establishing of a factory or the industry. So that's why it is called the reverse brain drain. It means earlier government maybe they are not taking proper attention, but now this government is taking attention, so that's why the people's again attracted towards India and they are supporting India. So this is whole about the chapter. This chapter is very easy. Already we have discussed the migration. Now this chapter is completed. Next time we will start a new chapter. I hope you enjoy. If you are having any problem, dikkat, pareshani, duvidha, shanka, trouble, whatever you can ask questions. I will try to answer it. Thank you. Have a nice time. Obey your parents, obey your children's, obey your teachers. Thank you. Have a nice time.